awesome, overachieving, outstanding, beautiful people doing on this awesome day. I want to welcome you to the great state of Iowa in the heartland of America. So what I read is, that you guys seem to think that I have life figured out. You guys seem to think that I have my ducks in a row. I am here to truthfully tell you I do not have life figured out, and I do not have my ducks in a row. But I will say I am a truly blessed man. The big guy upstairs has truly blessed me with a life that I love to have. But on that same note, does that mean I have everything figured out? No, it doesn't, guys. A lot of comments on here are saying that, man, you know, you're a down-to-earth guy, you got things figured out, you got it to where you know how to do everything. No, I do not have anything figured out. No, I don't think I have anything at all figured out. What I do have figured out is that I have a loving family, and I've also figured out that I love to drive a truck. And luckily I get to do both, family and drive a truck. So in the wise of having things figured out, nah, I'm still a mess. The way I handle it is just a little bit different than a lot of people. And I used to be a stressed out mess, and I still am a stressed out mess, but I can hide it a little better. But I used to be a little bit more wound up, not as relaxed as what I am right now. It took me a while, but I've come to the realization this is the life. You know, like, everybody has bills, everybody has worries, everybody has concerns. Why would I freak out every single time about them? It's time to chill. It's time to just let it happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Well, you guys are probably wondering, Schmidt, what is our agenda for today? Because I kind of never remember to lead off with that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our agenda today is to continue our route to Sioux City, Iowa. We started our route in Mooresville, Indiana yesterday, and we got a load of resin. I haven't got to my comments yet today to see what in the world resin is or what it's put in for. It's something that goes into paint. Let's just put it that way. We have a load of that, and we are heading for Sioux City, Iowa. Once we drop that load off in Sioux City, Iowa, we're going to mosey up to Lemars, Iowa. We're going to grab a load up there, and we're going to take that load down to Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri. One of the two. I can't remember which one it is at this point. We're going to run that load down there, we're going to deliver it, and then we're going to go get another reload. So we do have a full day plan. Woo! Now that we're back inside, I can kind of take a deep breath and calm down. This truck stop is literally in the middle of nowhere, and it is packed. It's packed like you're sitting in the middle of a city right now. I say we go ahead and get out of here, get up here on Highway 20, and get back into our own little world to where a person can relax. Now, you guys really didn't think I was going to take you all the way across Highway 20 again in Iowa. We've been across that highway a lot. In fact, we were just across it the other day. About the only thing you would have seen different than versus the other day was harvest is in full swing right now, which I am trying to get in connections with some family of mine so we can do some recording of some Iowa harvest, some corn and some soybeans. But back to our topic in hand. Our topic in hand was, do I have my life together right now? And how do I have it together? The biggest thing I have together right now is the fact that I quit worrying about things that I don't have to worry about. I don't put my head in the sand, per se, because I do know what's going on in our country between politics and, the virus and wars and all that kind of stuff, but let's just say my radio has been off for about 2 weeks now, and I've been keeping it that way. And about the only social media I do is talking to you guys or my private Facebook group that I have with this. It's Trucking with Schmidt, if you're wondering. So what I do is I worry about things that I need to worry about, or I get concerned about things that I know I can control. For example, things that I know I can control. Does my family have a roof over their head? Yes. Is my wife and my kids happy? For the most part. I can't really control that one though. But what I can control in the lives of the wife and kids is am I doing everything I can to keep them happy? Let's put it that way. Am I doing everything I can to keep the kids happy? Am I doing everything I can to give the kids the life I want them to have? Or the wife, the life of the wife. Or the wife, the life I want her to have. Yep, I'm doing all of that right now too. And those are things I can control. Do they have food? Yes. I can control that again. So right there eliminates a lot of worries in the wise of all I have to do is do my job. And if I keep doing my job, I don't have to worry about those things. But now comes the job part. What am I going to worry about in that department? Because I just got done telling you guys that as long as I'm working, I don't have to worry about the kids and the family. Of course I freak out about working. Of course I'm stressed out about if the truck's gonna break down. Of course I'm worried about, you know, is the motor gonna blow up? Is the rear end's gonna go out? Am I gonna get a blowout on the side of the interstate? How can you be an owner-operator and not worry about things like that? How I deal with it though is a tad different. How I deal with it is, it's gonna happen. Something like that is gonna happen, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can take care of my equipment over and over and over again, but you're gonna have breakdowns. You're gonna have extra added stress on something. Something's gonna cost too much money to fix than what you have. Something's gonna have consequences to your actions, type of thing. I wish I could tell you how I deal with it. What I'm mainly doing right now is chill out and relax. My wife hates it. She absolutely hates it when I say not my problem. There'll be something going on, small town drama, stuff like that, and I'll look at her and I'll say, well, not my problem. And it might sound rude to come out of my mouth at first, but realistically, it's not my problem. Why would I worry about that? I have enough things to worry about than someone else's problems that do not concern me whatsoever. Now, I'm not talking about, like, you know, when Iowa got hit by the big storms, or if a southern state gets hit by a hurricane, stuff like that. That is my problem, because that should be everybody's problem. We should do our part to help out in situations like that. I'm talking about the small stuff. Just don't worry about the little stuff, guys. It's not your problem, not my problem. She hates it when I say that. I think that's why you like coming with me so much, is because you get treats. Yes, they give you treats. And they're talking about you in there too. They're saying that's such a pretty puppy. Yes, you are. Good job. Pretty, pretty puppy. Awesome.
2822?
Cool.
You know the drill?
Yep.
All right. Have a good one. You eating ice cream yourself? Or on the way out?
Probably on the way out, I might grab one. Thank you. Let's go ahead and wrap this little part up about me talking about am I all together or not. I got to a point in my life where I was grumpy all the time. Heck, I got a buddy of mine, you guys have met him, Mr. Banker. He calls me grumpy, but I was never happy. I was either always complaining about something or never had anything good to say. I got it, both hands, give me a minute. When people would ask me questions, or if I'd sit there and talk to them like we were just buddies or something, I would sit there and I'd whine and I'd complain. And quite frankly, whenever somebody had something good to happen to them, something where you should be happy that that happened to them. I wasn't jealous, but I wasn't happy for them. And now that's almost one of my pet peeves. Now I make it a point to, whenever something good happens to somebody, not only do I tell them, hey man, that is awesome to hear, or I'm proud of you for that, or you should be happy with that. I not only make it a point to tell them that, but I also make it a point to tell myself that. You know, that this and this happened to Joe Bob. You should be very happy for Joe Bob. And I tell myself that, and I used to have to force myself to be happy for people, or on that same note, not complain about things. It's getting easier. It really is. And I gotta tell you, living this way is a lot better than the way I was living. Right now you're gonna say, well, what'd you do different, Schmidt? Nothing. I flipped the switch. That's all it was. I decided I wasn't going to be angry all the time. I decided I wasn't going to be sad all the time. I decided I was going to be happy for other people. And I just flipped a switch. And I tell you what, it makes life a whole lot easier. So now that we got that crap out of the way, or stuff out of the way, let's move on with our day. As you guessed, we're up here in Lemars, Iowa, grabbing our reload right now. This load's gonna go down to Kansas City, Kansas. About dropped you. Apparently somebody down there thinks they need some ice cream. So we're gonna bring them some ice cream. What do you say, Opie? Ope? What do you say? Is it time to go? Let's go. How are you? Nope, seal her up.
Just wait for him to give you the okay when he's done sealing it, because he's about to seal you up right now.
I don't want to talk about it. They give you free ice cream. Free ice cream. She didn't give me no free ice cream. I'm gonna be okay, but I'm gonna cry a little bit. I'm gonna put my shades on for I cry in private. Anyone want to bet he's waiting for me in the seat? He wants these right here. He gets one. That's it. I don't know who the rest are for. I don't even know why I bought them. Oh, you're greeting me at the door. And he smells them. He's like, my cheeseburger. I'm not 100% sure, but I may have just made a huge mistake. This place we're at, which is not Kansas City, I couldn't pronounce the name earlier, but it's Olathe, Kansas. It's a distribution center. And here I thought I was going to slip in here kind of early. There's about 20 trucks in line. And I'm kind of scared that once I set in this line and get all the way moved up here to the guard shack, they're going to tell me, oh, you're early. You can't be here this early. Let's hope not, right? Definitely concerned. Oh, mercy. What'd I get into, guys? The line isn't moving. It moves about a foot every 15 minutes. What do you think, Opie? That's what I think too. I think Daddy goofed up. How are you doing, young man? Okay, I'll be there in a minute. They even have a big grass lot for you, Opie. This place is pretty good. I'm liking it. This is one time I'm really liking pulling a refrigerated trailer, because you know there's 3 of us there on this corner of the building and about 200 other dry vans over there. So I'm good over here. What do you think? We only have 10 pallets for them. Do you think they're going to get them unloaded quick for us? That way we can motor on? Why won't you answer me? The comments in here say you should answer me. Opie, you won't even look at me. Will you answer me, please? Oh, quit backing up, Dad, and I'll answer you. I think they will. Get us unloaded for we can get out of here. Okay, I'm done backing up. Okay, I keep backing up every time he comes close. I know. I know. This stupid camera's always on you, but they want to see you. Yes. Okay, you're getting used to it though, aren't you? Okay, I'll pet you and put it down. Well, guys, I have no clue how long it's going to take them to unload our 10 pallets. I know everything's going great so far in the wise of the nice little gal checking us in, the nice guy checking us in up here at the door. They had a nice place for Opie to run around. And it was another great day of trucking. We actually got a lot accomplished today. I think we covered probably, well, I don't know how many miles we covered. I haven't figured it up yet, but it was enough miles to make me happy and keep me going. Our reload is, oops, sorry about that. About dropped you again. Got to get that new camera. Our reload is not too far from here. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. But as of right now, I think I'm going to end the video right here. That way, if they do take a while to unload me, I don't have to worry about talking to you guys later on when I'm really tired. So, hey, you guys stay safe. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.